Hey fam, CFCS Chief, just wanted to make a quick video really quickly. There's been an incident with multiple incidents in the last couple months regarding Sig Sauer's firearm. It's a popular firearm, the Sig P320, also known as the M18 for the military. In recent news, there has been a Defender, U.S. Air Force Airman, military police member who lost his life and who had his firearm loaded, safety off, who released his firearm while inside his holster, placed it on the table with the muzzle pointed at his chest, and the accidental discharge took his life. Now, we can think about or blame just about anything if we wanted to. I think at the end of the day, as a public service announcement, as an instructor, I want to reiterate the #1 golden rule of firearm safety. 1, always treat a firearm as if it's loaded. And in this case, the firearm was loaded. The Defender knew it was loaded. One of the other major gun safety rules is muzzle discipline. Always know where your muzzle is pointed. The muzzle was placed and pointed directly at his own chest. 2 of the major gun safety rules violated by this Defender. Now, my heart goes out to the family, the military member, and his unit. I'm deeply, deeply saddened that had happened to a military member. I've always touted the fact that our military members, even though they're not the greatest shot, they're probably worse than most, have somehow avoided being killed by themselves outside of suicide and having the firearm accidental discharge. It's happened a lot to the civilian law enforcement and to competitive shooters, but that's a different topic and a different video to make about that. I'm sure it's all over the internet buzz, but at the end of the day, this is a public service announcement for everyone who owns a firearm, for everyone who lives with a firearm. You need to know the firearm safety rules. People need to know firearms are weapons of war, and they're not meant to be treated lightly. They are, the golden rules exist for a reason. And even if you're not a good shot, even if you've never shot before, it doesn't matter. We live in a country that is going to be armed because we have rights and freedoms that no other country has that are protected by the Second Amendment rights. So I understand that in a world where there's a lot of blame on everything but personal responsibility or safety, whether it's for military or civilian, I think at the end of the day, this is a wake-up call to, again, not be complacent with handling of firearms, especially if you are in law enforcement, especially if you're a competitive shooter, especially if you are just an average gun owner. Adhere to the gun safety rule. Always treat a weapon as if it's loaded. Watch where your muzzle is pointed. Keep your finger off the trigger. Obviously, don't horseplay. But beyond that, you need to know your handgun. You need to know what you're working with. The cleanliness, the functionality of your handgun. You need to know the ins and outs of it. Again, I can't repeat this enough. Memorize the gun safety rules. Live by them. Or worst case scenarios will happen, right? They're there for a reason. And I hate to see any more lives accidentally taken because the golden rules were violated. So, again, my heart goes out to the family members and the military members of the airman who lost his life, the Defender who lost his life. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of my channel. And again, I hope to be making more videos soon. I've got some footage of a recent hunt, and man, what a blessing. Again, take care of each other, keep training, be safe. God bless.